You're now listening to episode 4 of our B1B2 travel listening series. In this lesson, we're going to explore what happens after you land in a new country, more specifically, when you go through immigration and customs. This can be a confusing and stressful moment for many travelers, especially if you're not fluent in English. But don't worry, today you'll listen to a full explanation of the process, with vocabulary and phrases to help you understand everything clearly. Let's get started. After your plane lands and you leave the aircraft, you walk through the airport following the signs that say arrivals or immigration. This is the area where border officers check your identity and ask questions before allowing you to enter the country. You'll probably find two different lines, one for citizens or residents and one for foreign visitors. If you're visiting another country, you must go to the foreign passports line. Once it's your turn, you walk up to the immigration officer. This is the person in uniform who checks your passport and sometimes asks you a few questions. This part is called immigration control, and it is where the country decides if you are allowed to enter or not. The officer will usually ask simple but important questions like, what is the purpose of your visit? How long are you staying? Where are you staying? Do you have a return ticket? Are you traveling alone? Let's go over these questions and possible answers. If they ask, what is the purpose of your visit? They want to know why you're coming to the country. You can say, I'm here on vacation. I'm traveling for business. I'm visiting friends and family. I'm attending a conference. Then they might ask, how long are you staying? Here, you can answer, I'll be here for 10 days. I'm staying for 2 weeks, just for the weekend. They may also ask, where are you staying? You should say the name of your hotel or your friend's house. For example, I'm staying at the Sunrise Hotel. I'm staying with friends in downtown Chicago. Sometimes they'll ask, do you have a return ticket? That means they want to know if you plan to leave the country. You can answer, yes, I have a flight back on the 15th. Yes, I'm leaving next Monday. If you answer calmly and confidently, the officer will usually just stamp your passport and say, welcome, enjoy your stay, or next. After immigration, you go to baggage claim. This is where you pick up your checked suitcase. You look for your flight number on a screen and wait near the correct carousel, which is a moving belt where the luggage arrives. Now comes the final step. Customs. Customs is where they check what you're bringing into the country, your luggage and personal items. Each country has different rules about what you can or cannot bring. This includes food, alcohol, money, electronics, or items for resale. Sometimes you will see two doors. One says nothing to declare, and the other says goods to declare. If you're just bringing your personal clothes and basic items, you go through nothing to declare. If you're carrying large amounts of money, expensive electronics, or restricted goods, you go to the other door and speak to a customs officer. They may ask questions like, are you bringing any food or plants? Do you have anything to declare? Are you carrying more than $10,000? If your answer is no, and you're not doing anything unusual, they usually let you pass without a problem. Sometimes they may choose you for a random check, which means they will ask you to open your suitcase so they can look inside. Don't panic. This is normal in many countries and usually takes only a few minutes. Once you're finished with customs, you exit the airport and enter the country officially. You are now ready to enjoy your trip. And that's it. Now you understand how the immigration and customs process works in English-speaking countries. We covered important questions, useful answers, and common vocabulary for this stage of travel. Let's review a few keywords. Immigration officer, passport, return ticket, purpose of visit, baggage claim, customs, declare, goods, random check, nothing to declare. Listen to this episode again if you need, and repeat the phrases out loud to practice. The more you listen, the more confident you'll feel at the border. Did you enjoy this episode? Then don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell to receive weekly listening practice lessons. And tell us in the comments, have you ever gone through immigration in English? What questions were you asked? Write your answer in English, and let's practice together. See you in the next episode here at the Fluent English course.